Sam Coffey joined us. Sorry for like two players. Yeah. Thank my friend, and make sure to send it. That said, we'll go ahead and get started. You can start a food.
So Sam, 9 straight postseason trips for the club, 11 out of 12. The history of excellence, and especially with everything the team's gone through this year. With the adversity and just so much more than that. How much does it mean to clinch today and have a chance for more for the home finale?
Yeah, I mean, it means everything. This is obviously the goal that we set out to achieve at the beginning of the year. And I talked about it with Merritt on the field after the game, but it honestly like makes me emotional just thinking about like everything that this group has been through together. We've seen 5, 6 of our teammates go down with season-ending injuries and having to go through just like the pain and challenge of that. Everyone has fought their own battles, both personal and professional. There's been so much change, so much inexperience. We're really young. Like, I mean, the list can go on, but I'm just so proud of how we've just taken kind of all of the adversity and have faced, those that might have doubted us and have just like been on this quest to prove everyone wrong all year and to just be the team that we know we can be. And so I'm so proud of the girls. I think we're peaking at the right time. I think today was a really professional away performance, which has not always been the case. So I feel really proud of that. And yeah, knowing that we at least have one more game at Prov means everything. And we just want to finish on the best high and just continue to take that momentum into playoffs.
Yeah, and then Sam, the team did it with a clean sheet as well. The first one since the break. What did it mean to kind of get that, especially for you but especially for the back line as well to get that result?
For sure. I think our back line was like lights out today. Sorry, brain's not working. Yeah, they were so good. I think they were just so solid, so professional in their decision making. They were on the front foot all game, and Angel City definitely has some really lethal threats up there. So I think that's definitely something we want to continue to work on, getting more shutouts as we continue into the year and into playoffs. But I think that is like so well deserved. And I think our backline just deserves all their flowers. There's been a lot of change back there. There's been a lot of, again, adversity. I think that unit specifically is faced. And I think they're just doing an exceptional job and did just that today.
Go ahead, Peyton.
Hi, Sam. Thanks for your time. You've made the playoffs every season of your career, and I'm curious, has the feeling changed or does it feel the same every time?
No, yeah, it changes. I think that's just like the standard of this club, and I hope that that's always the case. If it's not, then we're doing something wrong. But I think this year, I think every other year like it always feels like a relief, like when you're in and you're like, okay, like we are in, our foot is through the door. And then I think what is so joyful about it is then it's like it's March again. It's like everybody's at 0, like it doesn't matter who's in first, who's the 8th seed, like everyone is out for the same goal. And we're all very much so even in that sense. I think this year though, it feels different. I think every other year, I think that was expected of us. I don't think it was this year. I mean, at least from an outsider's point of view, I think we always expected that of ourselves, and we hold incredibly high standards for ourselves. But I think so many people, like I said, wrote us off or, put us in last or second to last place in the standings come the start of the year. And I think not that we play to ever prove anyone anything. I don't think we're a team that does that. That's like not our why or our identity. But I do think that it makes it even sweeter that we just defied so many expectations, maybe even our own expectations. I'm sure coming in, I think there was a lot of curiosity about like how this year was going to go. And there's been plenty of ups and downs, but I do think all of it has like prepared us perfectly for where we are right now and has been sort of this like, just sharpening the iron that is our team and continuing to just like build this shield and this armor that I think is going to just help us go into playoffs and hopefully win a championship.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Scott.
Yes, and like you said, the expectations were so uncertain coming into the year. And you as a captain, how have you learned how to lead kind of this particular group through everything that you've been through this year?
Yeah, I'm very much so learning as I go too. I think that's the beauty of it and the joy of it. I've never been here before either. Um, I just have so much love for our team, and I just think we're capable of amazing things if we believe that we can do them. I think oftentimes like we're our own worst enemy, or we're our own opponent, if you will. And I think when we choose to believe and we choose to be who we know we can be, like we're unstoppable. But yeah, this team has just been such a joy to help lead. And I obviously don't do that alone. But I think any way that I can help set the people around me up for success and can help them believe in themselves and be the best version of themselves, and inevitably that helps the team be the best version of itself, then that's my job. And that's what I've just tried to do all year. And yeah, I feel so proud of just like, even, we have our kind of pregame pep talks and our postgame speeches, and just like looking around the circle and seeing everyone and sort of like the story behind each individual and the things they've faced this year, whether that's like incredible things or really hard things. That includes our injured players, our players out on maternity leave. Like everyone has had a different journey this year, but everyone has had something to give, and they have done exactly that. And I think that's why we are where we are. And yeah, there's no other word other than just I'm so proud. I really am.
All right, any additional questions in the room? Oh, go ahead. Luke.
Fuchs
Yeah,
always
and
has
then-
questions.
Sorry.
Oh,
It's,
I don't
Sam.
you ask good questions.
Sam, just two players I really think everybody wants to highlight. Obviously, Liv, who has already been a rising star, has become almost like a full-blown superstar at this point. And then Ma Vignola, who's made a seamless transition, it seems. And all these last-ditch tackles from Ma, and just her speed alone seems like to give this backline a different element as well. Can you just kind of talk to us about the impact of those players?
Yeah, I mean, I could talk a lot about the impact of both those players. I mean, I think Liv is doing an exceptional job and is just like growing and getting better every day, and has just become, I mean, has always been such an attacking threat, but is really just like taking such a lead with that. And I'm so proud of her, and just knowing like she is just scratching the surface, I think, of like all of her potential and all that she's going to continue to do. And she's just flying, and has just been doing such a great job for us. So I mean, I can't say enough good about her, and just these goals that she is scoring. I'm just like jaw drop behind her. Like they're so good. But yeah, she's absolutely crushing it. And I know it's just going to continue to take that momentum into playoffs. And then MA, yeah, I I obviously trades are always a bit, I think there's never like a winner and a loser. Like they can be controversial, and obviously there's feelings, I'm sure, in it for each player, no matter if you kind of leave on good terms, or even if you don't. And I do think MA left on really good terms with LA, but even today before the game, I'm just like, make them sorry. Like make them sorry for trading you. And I think she did just that. Like she is so lethal on the attack. I love the way she joins. And then obviously just like defensively, she just like gets back somehow. And I think it's because of how fast she is. But yeah, she just brings like a spark and an energy and a tenacity that this team like really thrives on. And I think we see that from like a player like Reina. And I think having that in someone like MA is huge, and I think just like lights a spark for the rest of the group. And she's someone who has experience, who's arguably a veteran of the league as well, and we need that. And I mean, she has just like come in, and it looks like she's been here for years, and is adapting to our style, is fitting in with the group so great, is a great human being, better human being than she is a person or a player. And yeah, we're just like so grateful to have her here, and I've loved getting to play with her.
Final one, go ahead. Luke.
Yeah, and then Sam, I forgot to mention. So obviously, Christine Sinclair got the send off last year, and Angel City got to do the exact same thing with Kristen Press and Ali Riley. They've made such a big impact on the game, obviously. And can you just kind of talk to us about just those two as well, and just everything they meant to the sport?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put into words. I think they are, I I think two players that like epitomize what it means to leave something better than you found it. And everything that they do, like they do with the intention of the next generation inheriting their work. And you can even just tell the way that they're speaking today, the emotion behind today, like they have just such pride and such joy for the journey that each of them have been on. And I mean, they're just like the gold standard of one, just like soccer players, both of them internationally and domestically. I think they're the gold standard absolutely in that way. But then I think as people, like they're just exceptional people, and again have devoted like their lives and their careers to having an impact, and knowing that like everything that you do goes beyond just the game or a win or a loss. Like it is, we and my generation, generations after me, are going to feel the ripple effects of their work and their dedication, and like their selflessness for so many years to come. And I think for someone now walking into that, like that inspires me to want to do the same for those that come after me. And I think they just absolutely set the standard in that. And I hope they just enjoy their moment and their celebration, and we'll be celebrating them for many years to come. So just so grateful for both of them.
All right, thank you all. We're gonna go ahead and transition with Olivia Mulching.
Bye.